Good morning. Got a note from Sonny to get some information out to the umpires that had inquired about this adventure, about Cup 2015. So this is what I'm going to do is send you a quick video note so that you've got all the information in front of you. First of all, the cost um, is normally an issue, which it is with everyone. A few years ago, we complained to the Federation that we wanted to not have the umpires be paid on a per game basis, that we'd rather have them have a discounted fare. The fare generally this year for everyone going is $3,800, a little bit less than that. In fact, per person, I can tell you that the Federation said no, we'll give them about $1,000 off. So $2,800 is the fare for the umpires. We also went back to the Federation, asked them what they thought about the significant others, because that had been an issue for a good bit of time, that the significant other went for a full fare. They actually 3 or 4 years ago gave that particular fare of the umpire fare to the significant other. So if you've got a dad, mother, daughter, son, spouse, or significant other of any kind, I guess that falls under that category, and they can go for the same fare. Another thing I can share with you is that I don't want to have anyone telling me something false, and I don't want to ever have someone thinking that I've shared with them something that should have happened or should have been told. So there are a couple of the financial things that you need to know. You need to get to the Gateway Airport, which generally has been East Coast, it's been Newark or New Jersey or something like this. So if you are living away from there that you can't drive, there will be a fee to get to the Gateway Airport. Normally that fee has been around $100 or so. The most I've ever seen is about $120. So that would be on top of the $2,800 right now for the umpires. Also, we don't do lunch and supper. There's a reason for that. We did this early on, and I thought I had a good handle on what everyone would like, so we would just plan this and just build it into the price. It did not work. Everyone doesn't like what I like, oddly enough. Anyhow, so what we've done is we've invested heavily in breakfast. There's a Dutch, German, and American breakfast in the Netherlands while we're there. When we're in Paris, there is a French Asian, which is fish and German breakfast stays, and the American breakfast with scrambled eggs, bacon, and sausage and so forth is there as well. So we invest heavily in breakfast. Lunch and supper, you're on your own. If you're kind of Applebee's kind of style eaters, I'm not sure many people are, or there might be people that only want to eat five-star. But if you're Applebee's kind of eaters, it's going to cost you about $150 per person for the week. We have a variety of places that we can eat behind either hotel or around either hotel that we're in. We're in the Hilton in Rotterdam. We're in a French brand hotel, similar brand in Paris, but both of them in both locations there are McDonald's behind us. There's Pizza Hut behind us. There's also French restaurants in France. There's Dutch and French and Italian restaurants in the Netherlands, and with all price ranges from single star to five-star restaurants. So you do have your offering to keep the budget in check. We also don't do touring. Maybe you might set aside $30 for that, but that's something that is your choice. We don't plan tours, but you surely can go with us. I know personally I've been to Europe nearly 140 times. I know Sonny's been there 9 times. We've got a whole staff that's been there probably 10 to 15 times. So you can hang out and tour with them and not even spend any money, but by and large you can keep that pretty much in check. Travel insurance, I don't buy it, and I'm a 3 million mile traveler, and I've never bought travel insurance. That's kind of up to you as well. We give you some resources to go take a peek at what this could cost you. I think it's an age thing. Since I'm a really old guy, it might cost me $175 or so for this particular trip, but it's something that is your expense, and we don't sell it, nor do we don't say that you shouldn't do it, but we just think that you should at least take a peek at this to see if it kind of fits what you want to do and what you want to have covered. So that's kind of up to you. Now on to the dates and all. We leave on the 14th of January and back on the 21st, so it's 8 days and 7 nights. We leave on Wednesday evening. We're there on Thursday morning early, like 7. We get to the Hilton. We spend the day kind of touring Rotterdam. We hit the road running the moment we get in. We move. We're sitting in the backyard of a great walking district where the famous bridge is and so forth. So it's interesting. We get the day in Rotterdam that we can kind of meet there. We do go back and forth to the field by train, so we take a practice run by train going to and from the fields. That day, Friday, is an awesome day for significant others as well. We take a motor coach to Amsterdam, and we go to Anne Frank's home. There's Rembrandt's museum. There's Van Gogh's museum is there as well. There's buildings from 1200. It's an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous city. Hitler did not destroy that city, which is pretty awesome because there's old buildings there. And the city that we're in, Rotterdam, it's brand new. It's built in the late 1950s and 60s because Hitler completely destroyed that city, which is interesting how they rebuilt the city. But anyhow, Friday night is game time, Saturday is game time, Sunday is game time. Interestingly enough, for significant others that do go, I know Saturday my wife will grab a bunch of the ones that don't want to watch their husbands or spouses or significant others umpire, grab them. And I know last year they went to Belgium to the chocolate area. And of course, I told her buy as much chocolate as you can because the alternative is them buying diamonds. And it's the diamond capital of the world in Antwerp. And obviously, I don't want her bringing many of those back because it gets in the pocket. But anyhow, chocolate's fine. But they go and tour the city a little bit and have a lunch there. By the time the umpires are done, it's time to eat supper, which we actually have been eating at the Windmill Restaurant in Schiedam, which is where we are. Awesome, awesome, awesome restaurant. Maybe the best restaurant I've ever been in the world. And I've traveled from India to Asia to Australia, and I mean to tell you, this restaurant might be the best one I've ever been at, which is an awesome, awesome place to go. Sunday is the day that the umpires, we go to work again. The significant others that come aboard can chill in the Hilton leisurely. They've got to get over to the fields because we leave just a bit after supper time, or at supper time. This year we left at supper time for Paris night. We get in, and of course everyone wants to go to Notre Dame. We are within 10 minutes walk of Notre Dame. We're 10 minutes walk to Napoleon's palace, which houses the Louvre, and of course inside the Louvre is the Mona Lisa. So we're in a very good proximity of even hitting the street on Sunday night. Not a lot of time, but a lot of people going down and want night shots of Notre Dame. And again, we're not very far from it, so it's a great place to go. Monday and Tuesday are duplicate days. We kind of do the same thing, meet everyone in the breakfast hall. We ask where you're going, what you're doing. That'll be my 140 some odd trips there because I've got a couple of trips before that going. So obviously I kind of know what's the lay of the land, I guess, and so does Sonny. He's been there. I think this will be coming on his 10th or 11th time there, so that's a good thing. We've got also a friend there, Francois Mays, that will grab the umpires and their significant others and walk the city on Monday. I believe it's Monday, and take them to a French restaurant, and just a perfect French restaurant, not one of the high-profile ones that actually the French go to, which is kind of fun. But anyhow, Monday and Tuesday are duplicate days. We head out by 7 or 8 in the morning, latest 8 in the morning, and back by 10 at night. Then we sit in the the lobby, I guess, and discuss where did you go, what you do, and all the fun things that happen there. Wednesday morning, we're up early. We're on a motor coach back to the airport, and needless to say, we are back normally home, unless you're west of the Mississippi. Normally, we're home just a bit after supper time. So, anyhow, what I'm trying to find, I think we've got 2 slots left to fill the slots that we have for umpires. If you're interested, get back to me and let me know of your interest. I need your name, your official name, your passport quality name. I need your jersey size. I need your home address because we need to send your jersey somewhere, and we need your phone number, obviously your cell phone number, so we can get hold of you if in case we need to. That being said, again, I think I'm sending this out to 6 or 8 people, of which hoping to grab a couple more to go. As Sonny might have shared, we've never had an umpire say that they would never come back, and normally we have repeats. Every year we might miss 1 or 2, and this is one of those years that we're missing 1 or 2 normal repeats on this, but that's fine. We can fill them up with other ones too. But it's an adventure that you'll never regret. I can promise you that. It's quite the experience on the softball front, on the history front, on the culture front. Anyhow, if you have any questions, let me know. Just keep me posted. We're trying to fill these as soon as we can. Thank you.